Oh no, I've been recording for 15 minutes and because of a Windows update, it disconnected my mic from working, so I had to reselect it. Oh no! Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Dino Crisis. So if you saw the intro and you bloody well should have done that, should be pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, this wasn't anything I changed. Because of a Windows update, it's actually changed a bunch of stuff on my computer. Like, for example, you know how in Google or whatever you're using, like Chrome, I mean, like in Chrome or whatever you're using, if you're using Google, you'll type something in and, or just like a website you go to or whatever, it remembers it, right? Like with the cookies and what have you. It seems to delete all my cookies, so, you know, my passwords had to be, like, re-entered. Same thing for Discord. I had to re-enter my Discord password, blah, blah, blah. You know, do the two-step authentication, all that shit. So, I have been recording for 15 minutes, which means I have made 15 minutes of progress, and I gotta redo it all now because it has no commentary. I was talking to myself the entire time, and my mic wasn't being picked up, so thanks, Microsoft, you're the best. Alright, so I should probably point out, I do sound like shit today. I think I might be getting cold, I keep sneezing, so my apologies. I'm going to try and get to where we were as quickly as possible. We got a butt plug here. Now, this one requires 3, this one requires 1. So we're going to use 1, because 1 is smaller than 3. And we're going to put away some of our stuff, because I happen to know in the next room there is a resuscitation, and that's about it already. But we're also going to put away our slacks, because we want some space. Right, so we got that. There's also a crane key here. I believe we already have 1 crane key. Yes, we have 1 and 2, and I know where 3 is. And I was going to go use the crane, and then I didn't get to use the crane.
Well, I've definitely reached the system's core.
Because that's when I noticed the mic wasn't working.
Security protocols are brutal. Finally, a challenge worthy of my talents.
Man, it was like story time with Jason and everything. I was telling you guys about like a pedophile, whatever you want to call him, that worked in my school, and I'm not even kidding. I actually think the guy's a pedophile, and I'm now thinking I probably should report him. Well, you read the memo. Alright, so this is the reason, because his name was Alan, and I actually do remember his last name. It was Alan, and the second one began with A. That's all I'm going to say. So this Alan person, who was a cleaner at my school, / janitor, whatever you want to call it, and this was secondary school, which is high school to Americans. So we were sort of like early to late teens. Anyway, let me read this really quick because it's very short, and then I'll give you story time with Jason about the guy that I think I now should report. The weapon container at the general weapon storage will be carried out from the port next week. Please finish the maintenance of the crane within the week. I will hand you the DDK to enter the port so that you can finish the job. Make sure that you keep it on you at all times. We're about to see that guy's bloody corpse in a minute, I think. Now, because it was 15 minutes of recording, I think I can get back there really quick. Partly because also I shot a bunch of dinosaurs that I'm just not going to shoot this time to save ammo. Anyway, so let me tell you the story about this this cleaner at my school. So his name is Alan, as I said, and this guy was like overly friendly with the boys, not the girls, the boys, and like to a creepy degree. And then I remember one day he like literally touched the back of my neck in like the creepiest way ever, like sort of like stroking the back of my neck. And I remember like immediately moving away and like looking at him like, what the hell are you doing? But yeah, I think he was grooming boys. It obviously never happened with me, but he certainly seemed to try. Hey man, dead as hell. And this is a new dinosaur. And this thing scared the piss out of me the first time, so I'll try and reenact my scream. Oh! There you go. That was sort of what it sounded like. Oh my god. That didn't happen last time. I guess I was too busy reenacting my scream to mash the buttons, but basically... Basically, you gotta mash the buttons. I'm still not sure which button, so I just kind of mash everything, including the analog stick, because it generally seems to work. I guess I didn't do enough there. But yeah, there's, well, you'll see. I don't want to spoil it for you. But this is almost back to where we were already, and it's only taken us 5 minutes, so I've shaved 10 minutes off the time, almost, so that's not too bad. Partly it was because I was fighting these dinosaurs. They actually did kill me one time, and it was quite brutal. Mash button, mash button, mash button, mash button, mash button. There we go. Tactical roll. You you may have noticed I said they. You'll notice there's one there. And you may also notice there's one there. So yeah, there's two of the buggers. We're just going to climb this and just... oh, we got to re-pick up that resuscitation, which is a little bit annoying, but whatever. Now, I don't think they can follow me up ladders. They haven't evolved to have springy legs, as they say. The music's really loud. I noticed that, by the way, in the last episode, so let me just turn that shit way the hell down. Hopefully that's better. It still sounds really, really loud to me. That's better, but honestly still too loud, but we're gonna hope that's good enough. It's a light switch. I'll just talk real loud. It's a light switch for the crane operation room. I don't need to operate it right now. I was speculating, like, why would we need to turn the light off or on in the crane operation room, which I'm guessing is what this is. So we don't have the third key yet, right? No. I did find the key. Oh, that's right. There's a big door down there we can go through. So I guess we're not exactly back where we were already, but we're pretty close. So, you know, thankfully I noticed it after 15 minutes. Holy crap! Thankfully I noticed it after 15 minutes and not like 50 minutes, which was entirely possible. So they're quite slow, but they got a little bit of range on them, and a lot of damage. And we're not bleeding or anything, which is nice. Now, it's not exactly safe in the transport passageway either, so, you know. Yeah, you can hear one already. I think it's like right, yeah, it's right in front of us. And oop. Okay, so we're just gonna, oh, we're gonna get stuck is what we're gonna do. So you need a clearance level A card for that door is what it said. And I can't remember apparently where the hell we got the bollocks. Get up, get up, get up, 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 up. Look at her shaking her head. So if you don't get up quick enough, it will just maul you to death on the ground. Oh, the card's there, and there's also a key. We need that. B3 crane key, and the words carrying out area are carved into it. You got the CO area key. Fucking hell. Laser sights. Okay, heal, heal. Run, run. Okay. Again, we can kill them. I did kill them. Maybe I'll even put in a little clip of me killing them just so you can see what it's like. That way you get to experience it without me wasting the ammo, which, let's be honest, is just the best of both worlds, ain't it? So I'll try and remember to do that. In fact, I'm gonna make a little break in the video here, because when I see, like, a long stretch of silence, I'll know to do something. So I'm just gonna shut up for a moment. Okay, so hopefully I inserted a part of me finding the dinosaur in there. Obviously, it's got no commentary. I can't really post-commentate with my recording software, it's kind of a pain. By the way, you notice these lights down here that are flickering? Look at the texture next to it that's like jiggling in and out. That's really good. Yeah, so I think our janitor was a pedophile. Yeah, probably should report him. I should like Google his name or something, see if he's been like arrested. If not, I think I should report him. Because that's probably a thing I can do, right?
Well, I definitely reached the system's core. These security protocols are brutal.
He sounds really quiet now.
A challenge worthy of my talents.
They've done it, haven't they? They've tied the voices to the bloody I was turning down the sound effects, not the background music the whole time. No wonder it still sounded really loud. Wow, this is just comedy of errors today, ain't it? Right, so anyway, we got the third crane key, so I don't know why I'm coming in here, to be honest. However, it is a save room. We still need one more butt plug. Oh, two more, actually, because this thing requires 3, but it's an ammo thing, so definitely worth it, I would say. So let us save. I'm going to save over the old save file that's, like, not the most recent one, if that makes sense, because my most recent one's on card 2, because that's what I generally do, in case things like what just happened, though I actually hadn't saved it at that point, but details. So I don't know why the dinosaurs are just gone from here, but they are, so all the more reason, like, why would I waste my precious ammo killing them, you know? But yeah, so that's a new type of dinosaur. They're the big fellas, which I read that apparently they show up near the end of the game, so... Oh, that was the other thing. Someone mentioned to me that there is no disc 2, and yet when I load up the perfectly legitimate copy of the game that I have that is totally not an emulator at all, it has two options for the ROM, which is totally not a ROM, it's totally a disc. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And it literally says Dino Crisis Disc 1, Dino Crisis Disc 2. So I'm very confused about that. Something's going on, I don't know. Right, anyway, so I need 3 crane cars to move the crane. Well, conveniently for you, I got 3 of the bastards. Will you operate? Yes, yes I will. Okay, so what's our goal? Our goal is getting to the dead man, I suppose. So... God. We probably, ideally, want to hook this bad boy. And then we need to move it somewhere else. That's a good point, actually. So that's going to pick up... Actually, why would we even want to pick up the rightmost one? What happens if we move it, like, 3 to the north? Because I can't even see 3 to the north is the thing. Let's try, like, 3 to the north and release, see if that's even no, it's not feasible because there's a crane tingy in the way there. But yeah, so that gap up there in the top middle, that's probably where we have to put one. So it's interesting that it resets something. So if I go up like 3, then oh god. All right, hang on, let me think. Well, the other thing as well is that we have the 2 entrances to the same room here. Like, I can't really point to show you, but you see there's an opening on the left, and then there's one, like, in the northwest as well of the screen. Top left, if you will. So, we can possibly just, like, drop this bad boy here, which will block off our entrance. But you see what I mean? It doesn't block off the north entrance. We only need 1. So, I'm assuming that's correct, and that's why there's literally 2 entrances to this room, because otherwise you break and complete the puzzle. So, most importantly, we need to get rid of, I suppose, the, yeah, actually, looking at this, no, never mind, I'm wrong. No, I'm not wrong. So, I think we have to get rid of all of the crates on the north wall and the one on the right as well. Because if you look at the options that we have here, we can't, from what I can see, we cannot possibly move the crate to my north or to my northeast. Like the 2 closest to me to the north. I don't think we can move either of those. And if we can't, and we also cannot move the one on my left. Not the one we put down, but the one that was already there. Which means the only feasible path is... yeah, the northmost one. So, for example, I think we'd have to do this, hook this bad boy, and then move it to the left and down, and then release it. So let me do this, let me cut this part out, or speed it up or something. Yes, you see, that one's not going to block our entrance. Excuse me, I'm very thirsty. Oh, I'm a thirsty boy. It's not going to block our entrance. And I think we pretty much just got to do the same thing. So we're going to move like 2 to the right. And hook, and then like move to the left, and then release, and then is that gonna work? I don't know. I actually think it won't. I think I had to move it down 1. Again, I wish I could point, but you see the 2 crates to my south, the left of those. So basically south now is where I think I have to put it. Which is not where I put it, as you see. Bollocks. But I think I was right apart from that. However... this is very easy to move, because we just go 3 north, 1 down. Oh, bollocks. No. 3 north, hook, 1 down, release, and that'll put it where we want it. Lovely. Alright, so now we just need to remove that last crate on the right. And then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, etc, etc. So we go 2 to the right, and then like 3 up, and then 1 down. 2, 3 up, 1 down. Hook, to the left, and then release, and then it should put it in... 1 north, 1 west, that gap there, if you know what I'm saying, like basically left and up is the other way of describing that. So that should give us the north entrance, we can just run away around and get it. Will the dinosaur pop up? Possibly. Possibly. I guess we, again, don't even really need to release it. So, sure. Alright, so let's go back and see if we can actually get it, and hopefully the dinosaurs have not reappeared. I was gonna say reemerged, and then my brain was like, say reappeared, and it turned into reapurged. Like that. That's what happens sometimes. My brain's like, say this word, and then the other side of my brain's like, nah, say this word. This one's better. This makes more sense. It sounds more cleverer. And then I combine the two, and then my brain's like, that wasn't clever at all. Way to go, idiot. All right, give me your booty. W. Is that our first? It is our first W. Maybe Rick's got something going on now, because I don't know where else we could possibly go, because we need the clearance A card for those 2 doors in the hallway where we picked up the third crane key and the oh, we got the other key as well, didn't we? We need to bear that one in mind. Yes, this one, the carrying out area key. Right, well, there's nothing on his body. He does have an arm though. I bet we can probably get his fingerprints. But until we know we need to do that, though, we still have the item, which makes me think we do. But also the computer terminal that we were using to, like, you know, make the fake cards or whatever, it's like, hey, you don't need to do that no more. So there could be one, like, in a different room in the game or something, where they're like, oh, now you need to use this one. I don't know. I really don't know. A graph that shows the status of the security operating a situation. Rick, I don't know where to go now, pal.
Well, I've definitely reached the system's core. These security protocols are brutal.
Pretty sure you're saying the same thing.
A challenge worthy of my talents.
Gross, pal. So, again, I'm just going to try and remember to turn down the music when we're in a loud music section of the game, if that makes sense. But in general, I want to keep it where it is because, you know, stuff like this music is actually fairly quiet and about the correct level. Alright, so I'm going to look around. I think there was a door that was possibly locked in this big room back here, if you remember this one. Oh, it is the carrying out room. So yeah, it literally has to be in here. Are there dinosaurs, though, is the question. I mean, there weren't last time, but probably. Alright, so where is the door? I don't think it was this one. No, this one's already open. Alright, let me look around. Aha! I have found it! Passageway for the carrying out room. Weren't we already in a place called the carrying out room? Because I feel like, oh, there's a dinosaur. Sounds like a big fella, too. I feel like I remember making fun of the name, the carrying out room, because it sounded silly. I mean, it's probably like an official name, I don't really know. Do I need to shoot you? If I see you come in a frame, I'm blowing your tits off. He's taking his sweet day. It sounds like there might be 2 of them. Oh dear. He's in frame. I didn't blow his tits off quick enough. Oh, that's bad. Alright, leg it. Leg it. We're killing this fool. I'll have you. Oh no. Oh no, there's 2 of them. You can get a 2 from a doofer. That's not a 2 from a... Ow! Okay, I thought he was still alive. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, dear. Alright, shoot him and then leg it, Regina. How are you supposed to shoot this guy and get away? Like, I don't understand. Maybe if you bait him with that attack? I guess so, yeah. No! No! Please. Okay, he's dead, I think. Oh, Lord. I will take the slags. I will always take more slags. Should have actually had the slags equipped, but... Wait. Oh. I was thinking 10's a max stack, and it is, but it's just showing me that I have 15 total. It's still taking up 2 stacks. Mad stacks, yo. We probably should use our medic pack, but it's the last one we have on us right now. Rest station. That sounds like that might have medic packs. I mean, you hope so, right? Alright, there seems to be nothing in here to kill me at the moment. I will take the map, yes. Gracias. This is probably going to be a short episode, by the way, because I have to record a bunch of stuff today, and I don't have very long, and, you know, I obviously lost like 15 minutes of my time because of the Windows update. I'm taking no blame for that. There's no reason my mic should have been disconnected on OBS. It makes no sense, but thank you, Microsoft, you pricks. It's a display to show your messages for the visitors. Oh, that's lovely. That door straight up looks like a face. It looks like Iron Man's face, or more accurately, I guess, War Machine, but like he's smiling. Look at that. Tell me that's not smiling War Machine. DDK with W, blah, 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 blah. I only have 1. Yeah, I was gonna say. Don't friggin' lie to me. I need 2. Oh my god, you look like a bloody zombie, love. What you got there, DDK? Oh, we got a butt plug. Oh, nice. We need 1 more for that other thing. He's a female researcher, I can see that. The white robe is smeared with red blood. Alright, hang on. What was that? Oh, it's like a map of... Isn't that Africa? Is that Africa? Hang on a minute. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? It's on my bed. Yo, Siri, Google a map of Africa. Thank you. Oh my god, I gotta put in my bloody stupid passcode things so people don't nick my phone and... Just open the map of Africa, Siri! What are you doing, love? Oh my god. This is important, okay? I need to know if I'm correct about this. Yes, that's Africa. Score 1 for the blue team or something, I don't know. What's on with this? The elevator could be operated with the data on this card. Oh, I guess we're gonna hear them. Not much choices there. The central stairway, not like that trash side stairway. Oh dear. Oh, I like the sound of that though. This seems bad. I actually vaguely remember this section of the game where there's just a ton of these dinosaurs in corridors. Oh my word. Oh, that's... Okay. In my defense, alright? In my defense, as he read up to attack me, I did press the A button, which is the circle button on the PlayStation, because I'm totally using an official registered TM PlayStation controller. Excuse me. I did press the button to open the menu, and I was going to use my medic pack. However, holy crap! However, I didn't get a chance to do that. It's probably a good idea that I just kill these guys. However, we are really not good on ammunition. I mean, we're not dreadful, but you've seen how many shots it takes, even of like a bloody grenade launcher, to take down one of those bad boys. That is a raptor next to me. We would take an 8. I'll always take an 8. Can I mix that with my medic pack? Maybe. No. Yeah, it's a raptor ramp. Well, we're gonna give him a taste of the back of my crystal fist. Please fall over, sir. Oh, not me. Get up, Regina. Jesus. Draw us down. Oh dear, that's really bad. Oh! He clotheslined the shit out of me. Okie dokie, that's him dead. Teabag, just it. Let's pretend I'm teabagging. I mean, I can't, right? It's a PlayStation 1 game. There's only a crouch on the PlayStation 1. That's ridiculous. I will push the switch. It does nothing, obviously, because it's red, but I feel like trying it anyway. Is this a shaft we can go up or something? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. I didn't actually mean to do that. I was just testing. Let's go back down. It's quite likely that the door just cannot be opened, and that's why this exists. However, you've got to make sure, right? Because that wasn't the case with the other ones. We could usually go through the door next to them as well. Well, there you go. There you go. So we've got kind of 2 paths now, but it was kind of not. What am I looking at here? Like, I think she's facing towards us, because I think those are breasts, and I think that's sort of a nose there. But she's got a very, like, weird character model, which is why I said she looks like a zombie. Like, that doesn't... I guess it's supposed to look like she's rotting, maybe? I don't know. Also, she's in a very seductive pose like that. I mean, also, it looks like her neck might be snapped, which is not very seductive. But at the same time, like... Why was she sitting like that, you know? Like... Oh no, I don't want to speculate. Crap. I guess I have to unequip my shotgun? I don't know how to do that. I don't know if we can. Oh, actually, I think we can. Hang on. No, I don't think we can, actually. What's up with it? I don't know. Alright, I should probably put some ammo on. Smith & Wesson! Oh, we used the 8 regular shitty bullets. That's why he took so many. I forgot we were using regular bullets. Not for a key chip. Do we have any key chips? So, if you remember, we actually found... It was back in, like, the infirmary or something, right at the start of the game. There was, like, 2 little locked chest thingies next to the first dead body we found, where it looked like he'd been dragged or dragged himself into the side room. You know, the one next to the weapon vault that didn't have a weapon in it. Yeah, I think this is probably where we're supposed to use the small key, and we didn't do that, which is annoying. And I don't know that we can get back there. I mean, you probably can't. We have a lot of keys, is the thing I'm noticing. A lot of keys. Looks like we need 2, so we probably need, what's his face again? Got the S. I'm gonna check a body, even though I feel like this is death. Nothing unusual. We got the butt plug! Hey, we got 3 butt plugs! I feel like we're gonna get ambushed now. You got the B2 key chip 1. There is no writing carved into the usual place. Data needs rewriting. Her throat has been crushed. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. She's still sitting seductively, I swear it. Also, that is a tongue twister. She's still... See what I mean? She's still sitting seductively. Jesus. Try saying that 10 times fast. She's still sitting seductively. She's still sitting seductively. It's hard. A device that can rewrite the data of an ID card, the stuff assigned to the B2 floor, and B3 thought the ID could be terminated, you need an ID card. So we've got her ID card. We could probably rewrite it here, I guess. Yeah. But we're probably going to need her number. The system appears to be locked in alarm mode. Yes. Well, I don't know how to take it out of alarm mode. This is probably something we can read. Find those messages where you read it. Since we are going to move the experimental generator outside today, we expect to see external staff within the test area. As a final reminder, if the overload occurs in this laboratory, it will mean the obliteration of the entire facility. My god, we're almost going half an hour already. If you don't want to be evaporated, guard the area with extreme caution today. The staff has been working double overtime recently. Dr. Kirk, in particular, has locked himself in his private quarters for nearly a week now, masturbating incessantly. Nobody has seen him. He's gone blind. Take good care of the researchers and remember that the experiment's success depends upon their ability to think. Recently, the credibility gap of Dr. Kirk has been varied among the staff. Keep your eyes on the ID rewriting device here to prevent illicit use. There's been an instance of someone abusing the rewriting device on the first floor. Keep your eyes open. That seems like a bunch of bollocks. It doesn't really help me that much. Yeah, these computers are all locked down. Oh, this is a save room too. Oh, that's really good timing. Wait, why is this a save room? That's weird. I don't understand. Alright, let's try. I love as it goes. I like how it's a save room, right? And it's like, oh, save room, safe, calm music. And then there's just a woman here with her throat crushed. Like, completely fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't seem very safe or calm. Initiating card data rewriting sequence. Gotta try something. Again, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Or did I say that during the recording where I didn't pick up my bloody voice? I don't know. Possibly. In fact, yes, I did. This terminal manages to manages the information on the key chips. You can input data on the key chip here. Okay. I have something good to get. Oh, I do have something. Didn't it say that there was nothing written on this card? Check. Actually, what? Is this even the one we're supposed to be using? Because did we not just pick up, like, a different thing from her? Or maybe it's this one. Hang on, check. And activate the elevator that leads to the communication room. We probably just have to find her ID number somewhere is what I'm guessing, but I don't really know. Let's try the other card. This one. Can't be used. Okay, so, yeah, we probably have to search around to find her number. But I don't know. What is this? Probably a DDK. It is a DDK. I was gonna say, we don't have that. We have one S, we have one W. Smith & Wesson, friends. Alright, so it's not in alarm mode anymore, which is interesting to note. Why did I not save? We're almost at half an hour, and there's, like, dinosaurs in this corridor, is there not? No, that's right, it's this one. Well, there was a good old raptor buddy, but we fucked him up. Sorry for the strong language, but we effed him up. I'm not sorry. Alright, let's go. I think I'm doing quite well lately, actually, at not swearing all the time, you know? Again, I never really intend to just completely cut out the swearing, because to me, at that point, like, you're just censoring yourself, which, you know, be true to yourself. If you swear like a sailor, swear like a sailor. But, for me personally, it's not about, like, oh, strong language. It's about, like, you know, just trying to mix it up a bit and not be so lazy. It's like when a rapper, right, constantly uses the N-word. I'm like, it doesn't offend me, but it's just, like, really lazy lyrically speaking, you know? Like, it really, really is. Ammo in the two butt plugs. Okay, so we need 3 for the other one. It might be worth using those 3 and going back. So we could use our 3 to open these, or we could use 3 to open that one. I think we should just use these. Because I don't feel like walking back, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. More slags. Don't mind if I already did. We have so many things. We have all of the things. Excuse me. 8 shotgun, 9 slags, partridge and a pear tree. Let's sort our inventory because it is a hot mess right now. Just the hottest of messes. And then we'll put away these other slags. And then we've got, 14 more slags there if we need them. And then we'll open this up with our butt plug. And then he must we used, I think, yeah, we used all of our resuscitations actually. That's kind of scary. Are there any in here? There are. There's 1. There's also a med pack, which is another thing we do need. So I'm glad we came here rather than the other one. So let's take out some of these intensifiers and stuff, and I'll see if we can. We're gonna take out some of this shit and see if we can combine these things together to give us some more medic packs or better medic packs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I can combine the 2 med pack M's with the multiplier or the intensifier. So let's try the multiplier mix. Yes. Got 4 med pack M's. Alright, that's pretty good. And then intensifier mix. And we're gonna combine that with those. And then we get med pack L's. Okay. Now what do recovery aids do? Check. Increases the potency of items with recovering pro. Is that not what we just did? Like, there's so many things here that do like almost the same thing, but they're not quite evidently. So like, if I do this, is this not gonna like also make L? No, L plus pluses. What? Ah? Oh no, we got a lot of medic packs now. That's all I can really tell. What do aids do? Increases the potency of items with anesthetic properties. So they do also work on med packs. Everything works on med packs. This is so confusing. Whatever. Alright, so let's sort our inventory. No. Let's sort our inventory. Yes, there we go. And then I need to put away some of this crap, because we got, like, all the crap. Well, this solves our problem now of having... I probably should have done something with the whole resuscitation. Actually, can I combine this with the resuscitation? Because we could use 2 resuscitations. So if I can, like, mix that, and then, no, it doesn't work with the multiplier. What a bunch of bollocks. Can I combine it with the aid, then? But no, surely not, because the aid is for intensity, right? That mix? No, yes. I can do an aid with a multiplier? Is that just, what's it gonna do? It gives me darts? What? I don't understand. This is confusing, man. This is like some friggin' Mensa shit right here. Alright, so let's not go crazy on carrying the medic packs. They are all L++, well, all the ones in our inventory. So we've got Smith & Wesson bullets. So 30 is the max, so we'll put away the Spare 7. Alright, that was a lot of inventory management. But I feel like you kind of need to see that as well a little bit, because, you know, we were doing stuff with, you know, mixing. And otherwise you'll be like, well, where did he get all this stuff from? Oh, dear.
Gale!
Oh, hey!
Yeah. Well, at least Kirk's running out of places to hide.
Good talk, Gale. Good talk, man. Is that it? That's our whole conversation. We've just, like, all these dinosaurs and shit everywhere. It's been ages since we saw him. We last encountered a T-Rex, and we're just like, Gal, and he's like, yeah. Kirk's ran out of place to hide. Bye! The kid pointed out the mistake in my calculations of the estimated value. The simulation of the stabilizer, I mean. It seems that I miscalculated the timing of the energy reaction at its critical point by 6 nanoseconds. Nerd! I admit that I made a mistake, but he has a serious attitude problem. He doesn't seem to understand. We're all exhausted from having to work all day and night on a regular basis. Written by M to M. From James Bond, everyone feels the same way about Kirk as you do. It's time to let him know how we feel. I heard that you could create a lethal poison by mixing certain drugs together. They said you just have to mix the strongest anesthetic with something else. Well, that may be going a bit too far, I suppose. Written by K. Oh, speaking of mixing. Decay, you are pathetic. You pathetic worm. Can't you see Dr. Kirk that hurts my throat. See Dr. Kirk devotes himself to the experiment without a care of anything else. Blaming others for your mistakes only exemplifies your cowardice. I hold all of you responsible. Should the experiment go wrong thanks to your blundering, maybe you should be the one watching your back. in case someone should accidentally inject you with poison. Oh my god, that's the most blatant death threat I've ever read in my life. Besides the ones you get on the internet, they're like, you are bad at this video game. I am going to kill you. And you're like, alright, you cray. Right, white coats rather, for the researchers, they've been worn out. Yeah, from all that sex. Is this an old that's a boombox. I thought that was one of those old cameras with like the flashy, you know, like big circle disc on the top. No, I'm pretty sure those are boomboxes. The personal belongings, two of them. The personal belongings of the researchers and the broken instruments used in the experiments. Yeah, instruments, like a boombox. Well, a boombox isn't actually an instrument. What is this? Keycard level A is required. Okay, so we need keycard level A for that as well. Cardboard boxes are on the shelf. Well, I mean, there could be something in the lockers. No. And this is a CD player. I recognize those things anywhere, because I am old as shit. Old as dirt itself. Alright, I've got to think. A notice board. Notice is posted, rather. Be sure to make the bed after using it. After all that sex. Is that a drinking fountain? Like, what am I looking at here? Bed equipped with a low temperature retaining system. You can use it to refresh yourself with a brief nap. Oh. You mean like when I'm dying? Can I? I want to refresh myself with a brief nap in real life. Fascinating. Can we actually go around here and, no, we cannot. Alright, so we can't get to, look at that. Oh, there's ashtrays there. Oh, look at me go. That's awesome. Oh, that's great. Billie Jean is not my lover. The girl that thinks that I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Sorry, it's enough of that. Anyway, so I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to go back to the save room and do that thing known as saving. I will keep you with me, though, just in case we encounter a dinosaur along the way, because that's spooky and scary. Wait, have we been in here? Door is locked from the other side. No, we have not. It is a shortcut of some description. Did we not come through the vent? I think we did. Wait a minute, there's a thing here as well. I think we did, you know. Oh, dear. Bollocks. This is why I kept you with me. Regina, now! I gotta mash buttons, haven't I? If I die now, I'm gonna be so peeved. Regina. Regina! Regina! Oh, that's a blue velociraptor. Because I was reading about enemies in this game, and there's apparently blue velociraptors, which are tougher velociraptors. Oh god, where am I? Oh, okay, slags. Get slagged, son! Slag of justice! You know who the slag is here? Your mother. She's the real slag. I'm sorry, I take that back. She's probably a very lovely dinosaur. He's not dead, by the way. I don't know how obvious that is, but the fact that he ain't bleeding, classic Resident Evil right there. I mean, we're not playing Rip, you know what I'm saying? If it bleeds, get up, you bitch nipple. I didn't realize we could shoot them on the floor. That's a revelation. Got the keycard level C. C? What's this? Oh dear. I'm trying to get back to the save room. I'm trying to keep these episodes to like 30 minutes, but here we are at like almost 40. There's more stuff in there. We'll check that out next time. I've got to Newton myself today. That's probably not the word I'm looking for. But I've got to restrict myself today because I have to record something else. So, in the interest of getting 2 videos done, and the 15 minutes that I lost because of Microsoft. I know I say it like that, but thank you, Microsoft. I hate you. I always have. I always will. Screw you. Microsoft Windows Live thingy, whatever the hell it was called, that you made me use for Dark Souls was terrible and dreadful, and I hate you. And you can take your Xbox, turn it sideways, and shove it up your ass, Bill Gates. Just take that thing and shove it up your ass. The save point was back here, I do believe. Yes, this was definitely it. Alright, so let me bring up the Patreon thing. As always, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a comment. Thank you so much for the support in the series thus far. It is very hard to get views on old-ass games like this, unless they're, like, proper cult classics. But I'm talking, like, you know, like, actual... I mean, this is a cult classic, but I'm talking, like, you know... I'm trying to think of a good example. Like, maybe Metal Gear Solid might be, like, one of... You know what I mean? Like, everyone knows that. Not everyone knows Dino Crisis. But because of the support in the series, people will find these videos at some point when they're looking for Dino Crisis Let's Plays, which is all I can ask for. So thank you very much. You guys are awesome. And speaking of awesome, thank you to this month's patrons who are Pedro Marquez, Hitbox, Black Wolf 8994, KP Shadow, Squirrel, Arcarus, George Blackwell, Lude Smoke Soldier, Trent 123, Vincent Clark, Luna Parker, Rex Burham, Philip Rep, Jeremy Burris, Martin Cizanuski, Awina 1997, Shadow Sephiroth 666, Billy 9, Bloodpire, and Miss Justice 83. Thank you everyone, I'll see you next time for more Dino Crisis.